Hey, I'm Ryan.
I'm Andrew.
And we're doing an instant trailer review of the Skyfall International trailer that came out this morning. This is the first full-length Skyfall trailer that we've seen. There's been some teasers to trailers, but this is the official one. It's been a good week for England.
It certainly
all
has.
around. So, this is the first Bond film directed by Sam Mendes.
Great.
Great filmmaker. Really interesting choice for director for a Bond film. He has directed, in order, American Beauty, Road to Perdition, Jarhead, Revolutionary Road, and Away We Go.
Yeah.
So he's never really done a huge action movie. And it took a while. They signed him on for this quite a few years ago. And MGM ran into some kind of financial troubles. So.
And being a British filmmaker, he's actually never made a British movie.
Yeah, that's
he's only ever made American.
He was taken under Steven Spielberg's wing really early on.
Yeah.
We know that the plot of this has to do with M allegedly losing the identities of a lot of MI6 agents.
Yeah.
Which you pointed out before is very similar to the plot of
Mission Impossible, the De Palma movie.
Yes.
Mission Impossible movie.
Now that's our first shot of Naomi Harris.
Yeah. Do you think she's actually trying to shoot Bond in this shot?
I don't know.
Yeah.
There's a lot of, especially in Quantum of Solace, which I wasn't a huge fan of, but
I don't think
there was a lot of kind of like twists and turns, so that could be kind of something like this.
Yeah. Already this looks 20 times better than Quantum of Solace.
Yeah, it does.
Like, that was such a mess of a movie.
It does. I'm just really interested. Sam Mendes' presence is really interesting to me.
Yeah. First
Naomi
Academy
Harris,
Award filmmaker.
Yeah. How about that? Naomi Harris is the oldest Bond girl.
How old is she?
I think she's in her late 30s.
That's so weird that's like, wow, she's ancient for a Bond girl.
We're getting this just in. She's 36.
Yeah, 36.
So, I mean, that's not old at all.
No.
But
if you're a Bond girl,
you're pretty long in the tooth at 36. There's a Bourne Identity
that was
shot.
A very Bourne shot.
Right. So this is Dame Judi Dench.
Yeah.
As M.
This is a MI6 being attacked, and there's like a
for the
bomb
second time under M's watch.
Yeah, because in The World's Not Enough, MI6 was also attacked. Right. So maybe she's not getting
security isn't her.
Yeah.
Her
it's her forte.
But this is her 7th time playing the role.
Yes.
And it's rumored that it may be her last.
Bernard Lee, the most famous M, I think did it 9 or 10 times, maybe even 11.
Yeah.
But
and it was MI6 was never attacked on.
Yeah. What does that tell you? We all love her now.
Yeah. We love Judi Dench. Yeah. That's really cool.
That's a cool shot.
I don't know if he's drinking scorpions. I don't know what's happening. So that right there is Ralph Fiennes.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Voldemort's coming into play.
Yes, he's playing Mallory, who is some kind of government agent. It's been kind of unclear exactly who he's playing.
He might take over for M if this is her last one.
I'd be interested to see that. What's interesting about this?
That was the first photo we ever saw of Bond in Skyfall was him in the trunks again.
Yeah.
Because the shot of him coming out of Casino Royale, coming out of the water.
Oh yeah.
Kind of mirroring Ursula Andrews in Dr. No. That was kind of cool.
Well, he's the eye candy now.
Yeah.
What I find most interesting. We'll bring it back to that, but Sam Mendes brought in a lot of the people that he's worked with before. Yeah. Like Thomas Newman is doing the score, which is really cool. Roger Deakins is shooting it, and he's an amazing cinematographer.
I find it funny that this is going to be the first IMAX Bond film, and it's also the first digital Bond film. I don't think those two go hand in hand very well. That's just my opinion.
We'll see what happens.
It's funny that great. The first time we're going to go that big, we're going to use digital cameras.
I mean, it looks great. And speaking of looking great, Ben Whishaw as Q.
I love how both of our introductions to Whishaw are like overly sexual.
Horn rim glasses look very fetching on him.
Totally. He's a good-looking guy.
Ben Whishaw is an amazing actor too.
Yeah,
he was in Perfume, Story of a Murderer. Yeah. He was in a very small part in Rock and Rolla.
Yeah, I'm Not There.
The Bob Dylan biopic.
Yeah.
So
cool
really
guy.
exciting to see a young Q as well.
I think that makes a lot of sense too.
Perhaps
you're the tech savvy.
Yeah, perhaps the technology will stop being pen bombs and lapel brooches and things like that.
I'm really excited too for their relationship because it was always a paternal relationship with Q before, and it's always kind of
it will flip.
Yeah, and now it's gonna be like, you little shit,
Well, hopefully
who knows? Who knows what's
hopefully
gonna be
not.
like.
So we believe this is Shanghai. We know a lot of the filming took place in Shanghai. Perhaps James Bond is going to take back the gold medal in men's gymnastics.
Reclaim it for its rightful
that Britain did not get
country
last night. That's an amazing shot. We've seen that in almost everything.
Yeah.
They're obviously very happy with it. So, yeah, I mean, the colors in this really pop. I mean, the look of it's amazing. It's the prettiest looking Bond film that I've seen so far.
Yeah. The Roger Deakins... Roger Deakins, though, this is his second... I think he's one of our greatest cinematographers alive.
Absolutely.
It's his second digital movie. I'd say, in time, not that great looking movie.
I didn't see it, but...
it is
Well, it seems like he's worked out the kinks.
Hopefully.
So,
it does look good.
This is our first glimpse at the main antagonist.
Do you think...
And this is Javier Bardem playing Raul Silva.
Oh, wow. Look at that freeze frame. Wow. Do you think he has a clause in his contract that says, I have to have the goofiest hair?
I think so, because not only is the cut in it goofy here, the color is also goofy.
Yeah.
He's the first Spanish actor to play a Bond villain, which is
cool.
interesting.
Yeah.
He's dressed like Colonel Sanders, but his shirt's kind of untucked, so he has like a little bit of a more modern, contemporary Colonel Sanders.
Yeah.
If the Colonel, was born today. Like if they Batman Begins the Colonel Sanders story, it'd probably look like this.
You know what? Like him being a bad guy for his Empire of Chicken is probably more interesting than Quantum, the organization, being bad guys of water or whatever their freaking MacGuffin was in Quantum of Solace.
Right. So I don't know if chicken's going to play a really big part in the plot.
I really think it should.
I think it should as well.
Yeah.
You don't wear a white sports coat unless you're selling chicken. But
exactly,
he's also doing weird things with his teeth. But anyway, he's an amazing actor. I'm sure he'll be fine.
This setup is very interesting because you can see a person in the rubble, rocks. And it looks like he's bringing Bond over, and they're going to execute this person. I think this person's probably one of those CIA people that they found, or not? Sorry,
MI6.
Yeah. My Americanism is injected.
We'll find out in November if you're right.
Yeah, but it looks, and that's just like he's using 18th century gun. That's kind of cool.
You were right about the pearls too. You should make a point about that.
We got a lot of hate for pearls in the Dark Knight Rises.
There's some rumors that there's two MI6 agents remain that are still alive. One of which is Bond, and the other one, which is him. I don't know if that.
So it's gonna go back to like the Sean Bean thing in GoldenEye, where it's like, the bad guy is an ex-MI6 agent.
So this is where we get kind of into the crazy action stuff, which is crazy. It's action and it's pretty rad.
It looks so good.
That looks pretty practical as well.
Yeah.
Which is really exciting. That shot's amazing. This shot is super
cool. I have
to
say, if we go back to
which we can,
go back to the Mad Men shot of him falling. Or somebody falling?
Right.
Doesn't it look like when you play it like there's some wire work or something? Because he doesn't seem to fall gracefully.
That's a
there's
really
a
good
weird
point.
like little jump.
Of course there's wires.
No, but
he's falling.
Look at him fall. There's that weird little like bump.
See, I like that kind of... It makes me feel safe that he's not actually falling. Not really.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, it kind of gives this like kind of strange, impressionistic feel.
I will take wire work over CGI any day.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't know what you're complaining about.
I just think it's funny. I just think there's that little like weird.
No, it's not funny. That shot, it's amazing.
That's as badass as they come.
Yeah. So obviously, it's a Bond film. The action's going to be cool. Hopefully, the action will be more comprehensible in this than it was in Quantum of Solace.
I read something interesting the other day. I read that Casino Royale is the longest Bond film in Bond film history, and Quantum of Solace is the shortest Bond film history. And Quantum of Solace also has another record. It's the only Bond film that has a plane chase, a motorcycle chase, a car chase, a boat chase, and it's the shortest Bond film in history.
So
I don't know if that's one of the reasons why that movie sucks.
Spoils of riches.
The action sequences in Quantum of Solace were so
terrible. In Casino Royale, they play poker for like 3 hours,
and it's so interesting.
Yeah, this is. I mean, I should say now. Please keep the comments at bay about this. I'm not a huge Bond film fan. Like, I'm not, I'm a pretty big fan. I enjoyed Casino Royale. I've never been huge into them. I don't hate them or anything like this. But this is the most excited I've ever been to see a Bond film. Because I love Sam Mendes.
Yeah. Pierce Brosnan, I grew up with him kind of as my Bond, and I really loved him. And then Die Another Day just kind of sunk that so low for me. But I do feel like Daniel Craig is probably the best Bond.
I mean, what I said before was a joke, but it is kind of like a Batman Beginsing.
Oh, totally.
I mean, they made it with Casino Royale. They made it darker. They made it
they kind of
more gritty.
it.
Yeah, and they took made an actor Bond, and like there have been real actors that have been Bond before. Sean Connery certainly.
And Sean Connery still
has been known to throw out a performance or two, but Pierce Brosnan had the look of Bond, but a lot of people felt that he didn't have the feel of Bond.
I really love Pierce Brosnan, but it's a generational thing.
I mean,
and I even love the Roger Moore films. I enjoy Lazenby.
George Clooney is somebody's favorite Batman.
I hope that we never meet that person.
I don't want to meet that person.
Yeah, but you're right.
If you're them, though, comment below, because whoa.
But I think Craig has like the threat that Timothy Dalton brought. Like, because Timothy Dalton wasn't really very sexual. He wasn't very.
Right. But he had those eyebrows that were very...
Yeah, he was like, I'm going to beat the shit out of you kind of guy, you know?
Daniel Craig certainly...
Roger Moore wasn't very masculine, so Timothy
Daniel Craig has all of those things, though.
Yeah, Daniel Craig...
The Lord give us with both hands with Daniel Craig.
I agree. Since Sean Connery, I think he's had the playing field even.
So, I'm excited. I'm really
too.
excited.
Yeah,
Sam Mendes, Daniel Craig, I think it's going to be
finally
good.
Coming back around after MGM,
Yeah. So,
around for a while.
This holiday season... Watch out.
Yeah.
Comment below. Let us know what you think. I'm Ryan.
I'm Andrew.
Thank you for watching.